Hollywood may be hitting a new low in the 2016 race. A-list actor Will Smith appearing to call for the country to purge itself of Donald Trump's supporters, or at least of their ideas.
He's a Hollywood actor. He's not accountable to the American people. He doesn't have to be politically correct. He doesn't have to, as somebody like Donald Trump say, have to mind what he says. Here's the thing. This is not to defend what Will Smith said, because that's not my job. He can say whatever he wants. So the idea that kind of actors mouth off about political candidates is not a new story. I don't really know why we're giving it time to.
Trump just called Muslims dangerous people while sitting in his gold-plated tower. Meanwhile, Will Smith is literally in Dubai, showing his millions of followers that Muslim communities are filled with regular people living their lives. The Fresh Prince isn't having any of Trump's fear-mongering, and what happened next had even The Rock calling Smith Fresh Prince for president. Trump's reaction? Let's just say it involved all-caps tweets at 3 a.m. and a tantrum that would make a toddler look mature. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Remember when Will Smith was just the Fresh Prince punching aliens in Independence Day? Well, the times have changed, and now he's throwing hands at Trump's alternative facts about Muslims. And let me tell you, this battle is way more entertaining than After Earth ever was. Trump's been busy painting Muslims as the ultimate boogeyman from his golden tower. You know the drill. They're dangerous, they hate America, they're probably hiding under your bed right now. Classic Trump fear-mongering straight from his How to Win Friends and Influence People by Terrifying Them playbook.
In terms of Islamophobia in America, you know, for me, that's why it's important to show up. And as painful as it is to hear Donald Trump talk, and as embarrassing it is as an American to hear him talk, it's like I'm in Dubai and I'm having fun and I'm tweeting and I'm showing pictures. Hey, it doesn't look like they hate me, does it? You know?
Meanwhile, Will Smith had a crazy idea. What if he actually went to Dubai and showed Americans what Muslims are really like? Revolutionary concept, right? While Trump was busy tweeting about total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States, Smith was literally posting videos of himself having a great time with regular folks in Dubai. Smith's Instagram became a one-man myth-busting machine. One day, he's sharing meals with local families. The next, he's touring mosques and learning about Islamic culture, all while Trump's trying to convince America that everyone in the Middle East is plotting against us. Smith basically looked at Trump's fear campaign and said, nah, I don't think so.
He says that the country needs to cleanse itself of Donald Trump's supporters. He's going after the supporters.
I spent 2 weeks in Europe 2-3 weeks ago, and I got to tell you, when people talk about U.S. politics.
And he knows that going into it. He knows full well. He's been around long enough that he knows if he puts his neck out there, not only for conservative causes, good deal of bravery for someone like that to put themselves out there. I don't think he should necessarily be surprised. I'm not surprised. I mean, I've seen it happen over and over again, and that's why Republicans in Hollywood have secret meetings.
The best part? Smith didn't make it political with angry rants or long-winded speeches. He just showed up, had a good time, and let his 76 million followers see that Muslims are, wait for it, normal human beings. Shocking revelation, I know. His posts were basically saying, hey, these folks don't look like they hate me, does it? Without having to spell it out. And it worked. The Fresh Prince effect spread faster than Trump's spray tan. People who used to fear Muslims were suddenly Googling Dubai vacation packages and how to say thank you in Arabic. Travel agencies reported increased interest in UAE trips after Smith's posts went viral. Turns out seeing your favorite movie star having the time of his life somewhere makes you think, maybe that place isn't filled with terrorists after all.
I think it's good. We get to hear it, we get to know who people are, and now we get to cleanse it out of our country. So I'm going to take shots, and I'm not going to hit them all because I'm going to be trying really wild, aggressive, creative things.
We've been on a huge promotional tour, and we will try and ask you at least a few authentic.
I feel like at this point in my career, I've earned the right to fail. So, you know, some of them will be critically acclaimed, some of them will make money, and some of them will be Wild Wild West.
Trump's whole "they hate us, ban them all" rhetoric started looking pretty stupid when Smith was posting videos of himself being welcomed like family. Hard to believe Muslims hate America when they're treating one of our biggest stars like royalty, taking selfies with him and inviting him into their home. The Hollywood elite quickly jumped into the ring. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson tweeted his support with Fresh Prince for President, while other celebrities started picking sides faster than contestants on The Bachelor. George Clooney called Smith's approach exactly what America needs right now, and even Trump-supporting celebs were suspiciously quiet. Nobody wanted to be on the wrong side of the Fresh Prince.
They don't advertise them. They meet among themselves and discuss.
We've had some of them sit right here on this couch and tell us that.
And they will deny.
And they have secret handshakes.
Says that she's going to leave it. If Samuel Jackson, if Miley Cyrus says that she's going to move to Canada or New Zealand, it's like, go ahead, but don't say that you're going to purge or cleanse the country.
I mean, I think there's a lot of that going on everywhere. I mean, you talk to people all the time who say they're trashing Trump, and then they're saying, I'm embarrassed and I'm not going to tell anyone that I'm voting for him.
What made Smith's approach so effective wasn't just that he was posting fancy vacation pics. He was actively engaging with the culture, learning about Ramadan, visiting historical sites, and sharing stories about the people he met. In one post, he showed himself attempting to speak Arabic with a local shopkeeper who was laughing good-naturedly at his pronunciation. It wasn't performative wokeness, it was genuine curiosity. Smith even brought his family along, with Jaden and Willow posting their own experiences. Jaden, in typical Jaden fashion, posted a picture of himself meditating at sunrise with the caption, "Boundaries are illusions, just like Trump's hair." Not exactly subtle, but the kids loved it. Travel bloggers and influencers started following Smith's lead, creating a wave of positive content about Muslim countries that directly contradicted Trump's fear-mongering. It became trendy to post your own Will Smith challenge, showing positive experiences in Muslim-majority countries. The tourism boards of Dubai and other Middle Eastern destinations reported a spike in American visitors, with one Dubai hotel even creating a Fresh Prince suite to capitalize on the trend. Nothing says we've defeated Islamophobia quite like themed hotel rooms. Trump being Trump couldn't let this go unanswered. Those tiny fingers couldn't stay off Twitter, leading to a meltdown that would make a toddler proud. And that explosive reaction? Well, that's coming up next. So Trump goes full toddler mode as expected, firing off those 3 a.m. tweets like a kid who found dad's phone. Low ratings, he screamed about Will Smith in all caps glory, whining that he liked him better fighting aliens. Real presidential stuff there. The funniest part? When Trump's followers tried boycotting Smith, they accidentally gave him a massive social media boost instead. Talk about a backfire. Political analysts point out that Smith's positive portrayal of Muslims did more to change hearts and minds than Trump's fear factory ever could. Smith didn't need some fancy Harvard degree to combat Trump's nonsense, just authentic content that showed reality instead of fantasy. In the battle between a fresh perspective and stale stereotypes, the Fresh Prince just checkmated our orange former commander in tweet. That's the kind of sequel America actually wanted to see.